I don't know when I'm gonna post this video, probably much later, so sorry about that if it's summertime or whatever. But yeah, in 2 days it's gonna be Chinese New Year, and I thought I would go to Yunnan to visit a buddy of mine. It's actually a guy I met in London. You saw him quickly in one of my videos.
Except me and those shady guys.
Yeah, this guy. During Chinese New Year, all plane tickets and speed train tickets, all prices go way high. So I thought I'd just try the slow train. It's a 30-hour ride.
It's a 37-hour ride
to get to Kunming, Yunnan. I have no idea what this is gonna be like. I'm afraid it's gonna be horrible, but I had to try it. Ni hao. Hello. So this is my wagon. Basically, this wagon is full of little beds, and I bet it's gonna be super crowded because Chinese New Year. So this is number 1516. My number is 20, and I'm on top. Let's see what it looks like. So this is gonna be my bed for the next 2 nights, and I really hope the speaker will shut up at some point. All right, let's see how comfortable this bed is. Oh, it's nice. It's a little bit short. I can't really hang out here because the ceiling is too low. So whenever I don't want to sleep, I guess I'll have to go downstairs and walk around and hang around. I think the train is about to leave in a few minutes. I'm gonna take a look outside at the real world one last time before I'm a prisoner of that train. I tried to get outside, but she didn't let me. So that's it. We're on our way now. Right now it's 7:36 p.m. I should be in Kunming not tomorrow, but the day after at 8:30 a.m. The door was briefly open. This is the first stop. Apparently there are a total of 27 stops before we get to the final destination. Actually, the final destination is the 27th stop. This is crazy. It's 10:30, and I guess they decided it's time to sleep because they turned off all the lights in the train. So I guess I'm gonna go to bed. But first... Alright, good night. It's 7:05 and they turned on all the lights, so I guess it's time to wake up and find a way to keep busy all day in this train. Alright, I just had a porridge in a can for breakfast. I think now it's time to go explore the train a bit. What do you say? So every now and then you'll see this guy coming around with a cart of fruits. So apparently this fruit cart will keep going back and forth during the whole trip. And the closer we get to the final destination, the lower the price gets. So every like little package of fruit start at 30 kwai when we leave Shanghai. And the further we get, it will become like 20 kwai, 15 kwai. And then like, one station before the final destination, there'll be like just 10 kwai each. It's pretty funny. It's like the law of offer and demand, you know? The closer we'll get to the final destination, the less valuable they are.
Now, right in the middle, between the head and the tail of the train, you can find this place.
A restaurant wagon. And this is the kitchen. It's pretty cool.
When you take the slow train to travel around China, you can get 3 different types of tickets. You got the first class, also known as soft beds, which are for wagons composed of shared cabins in which you'll find 4 soft mattress bunk beds. Then you got the second class, also known as hard beds, which is the one I went for. Those are for wagons in which you'll find alcoves on one side of the aisle, and in each alcove you'll find 6 bunk beds that are a little bit smaller and a little bit harder, but they're still pretty comfortable. Then you got the third class, the seated wagons. Can you imagine being stuck for 37 hours in one of those seats? This is crazy. But during holidays and busy times, you'll even find a fourth class, which is basically a standing ticket. Those are usually made available when there's no seats or beds left. So people will just stand in the aisles or try to make themselves comfortable around the train during the long journey. Sometimes they'll even use the restaurant wagon to rest a bit.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to go see your family. It's really impressive. A lot of people buy those little tiny foldable chairs so they can sit in the alley. But yeah, 37 hours like that. I'm really happy with my little bed. Right now it's 12:30, so that means there's still 20 hours left.
So what do people do during such a long trip?
So I can play cards with my train neighbors. So far it's not bad. I've been winning a bit. Yeah, beating them at their own game.
So yeah, people play games, sleep of course, play with their phones, smoke cigarettes, but I think the most popular way to pass the time is to eat.
So right now it's a little pit stop and people are stopping. There's like this little mobile food vendor. Everybody's trying to get some food before the train leaves again. I don't know where we are. I think there's still like 15, 16 hours to go. I was trying to get some food, but apparently the kitchen only opens later, so I might grab a snack and get back on the train. So I got myself a feast for 15 kwai and an extra duck leg in case I'm still hungry. Good old emergency duck leg. Always does the trick. It's a little bit salty, a little bit spicy sometimes. Not this one. It does what it's supposed to do. Always keep one of those at home for days where, you know, you don't want to go out, you have nothing left in the fridge. This is like my emergency food. That and a bowl of instant noodle. You got a full meal. You know when you got a really bad hangover and you don't want to leave the house and it's raining outside and cold? Ta-da! Lifesaver. You see, every stop they take out all the garbage. Tons of garbage.
So while everybody has like cameras and cameras on their phone, this guy keeps annoying me for filming in the train. He's been following me back and forth. I guess he just has nothing to do like most of us, so he wants to do some trouble. Hopefully I can still get interesting images, but I'll have to be more discreet about it. And they even got the real police involved. And from what I understood, the issue is that they don't want people outside of China to see what may be wrong, broken, dirty, or nasty, or anything that could make China look bad. And talking about nasty, the bathroom situation in the train, well... Let me show you. Yeah, so I just came in the toilet section and this is what's happening. I think I'm the only foreigner in this train and probably a rare thing. Yeah, it's becoming a little bit weird. Yeah, I'm going away from this. So first, half of the time those are clogged up or filled with food. Now let me show you the toilet situation. Basically, there's no toilet bowl. It's this thing. You put your feet there and you squat, and you see there's a souvenir from the last guy, because even when you flush, it doesn't quite go away. At first I thought this was the thing to flush it, but this hole shot water in my face, so I'm gonna avoid doing this again. There's a bar to hold yourself when you're squatting, and lucky you're not dealing with the smell, because the stench in this place is horrible. Let's get out of here. Now, besides a bathroom, you will also find in each wagon a boiling water tap for people who might want to cook some instant noodles or make some tea. And you will also find a smoking corner. Quite an unusual sight in 2018. It's funny, the fruit guy just passed by and now it's 3 package for 10 kwai. It's crazy how the prices are going lower and lower. I can't imagine what they'll be tomorrow morning. Alright, it's 10 p.m. Time for a late night snack. Then...
Only 10.5 hours left.
Getting a little bit of fresh air before I go to bed. Right now it's close to midnight. We're in Guiyang, the capital of the province of Guizhou, and still 8.5 hours to go, so I guess I'm gonna go to bed and wake up in Kunming or something like that. She won't let me go out. She says if she's inside, I can't go out. I'm gonna cheat. Okay? Okay. One. Alright. I have to go back to sleep. 你好。 Time to go to bed. I think tonight I'm gonna dream of a real bed with a high ceiling and a shower. A real nice hot shower. It's crazy here how people give zero f about other people, or they're completely oblivious about the existence of other people. I don't know. At 7 in the morning and they start screaming at each other and laughing out loud, even though they're right next to each other and they're surrounded by people that are still sleeping. It's just crazy.
Almost there. Maybe an hour more, or something like that. Alright, we're getting kicked out of the train. Alright, I'm in Kunming now.